The death toll from the disaster situations across the island prompted by the heavy downpours has climbed to 177, according to the latest figures issued by the Disaster Management Centre. 109 people are missing, while 75,000 are displaced and are being sheltered in 366 designated safe locations. The Disaster Management Centre adds that more than 550,000 people have been affected.
A Newsfirst team reached the village of Nagadola near Fahian Cave, which had been inaccessible for several days today. Our reporter noted that an earth embankment on Fahian Cave had collapsed onto the river, causing it to divert course and flow through the village of Nagadola. Villagers say that between 25 and 30 people who are residing in homes buried by the earth are still missing.
The landslide struck around 2 in the morning. Around 2:45, a strong gush of water came down. It destroyed all the houses. 27 people died in a landslide on the other side. Only one body was found. The body was buried wrapped in just a wax paper. While walking through the village, our team came across a man who had just buried his 4-year-old son who was killed in the disaster. Many parts of the Kalutara district, including Panapitia and Kalutara North, are still submerged. The Disaster Management Centre says 54 deaths have been reported from the Kalutara district, while 57 people remain missing. The centre added that 107,906 people from 29,199 families in the district are affected by the adverse weather. Floodwaters in the Ratnapura town have receded and vehicles could be seen on the roads. 10 homes were damaged in a landslide on Tibbadukanda in Karadana, Ahaliagoda. Our reporter added that a school in the Karadana North area was flattened when an earth embankment collapsed. The Disaster Management Centre put the death toll in the Ratnapura district at 77, while 28 people are unaccounted for. It adds that 112,928 people from 29,345 families remain affected. Floodwaters have receded in Hiniduma, Nelluwa and Tawalama in the Gaul district, which were inundated following the heavy rains. Our report on the ground noted that many homes had been damaged in these areas. While the Baddegama gauge on the Ging River showed a slight dip in the water level at noon today, several parts of the Baddegama municipality were underwater. Gamagoda in Udugama Gaul is still inundated. Much of Atkandura is also still underwater, prompting our reporters to observe the disaster by boat. The Disaster Management Centre says 151,360 people of 38,155 families are affected in the Gaul district by the adverse weather, with 12 deaths being reported and 10 people being missing. A large area of Kotavela in Mathura is still under about 15 feet of water, while many people are still trapped on higher ground. Police used boats today to transport the sick to hospital. The Disaster Management Centre has put the death toll in the Mathura district at 21, with 14 people reported missing. It adds that the weather conditions has affected 131,775 people of 41,545 families.